This is Zenzi. It's June 8th, just after noon. I gave back being you, the new science, consciousness by Anil Seth, because, well, he ain't saying much. He's on to the embodied embedded parts. But beyond that, look at this book. It just arrived at the library. New. I'm here. I have not read any of it. I didn't even look at who. Her name is Sally Adi. She lives in London, citizen of Germany and the US. She's a science writer. Quite a young person. Of a retro perceptual femaleness. Deepak Chopra, please. We've got to get me out into the public dialogue. And the founder of #Wellbeing Philosophy, which is based on the philosophical hypothesis of bio-electromagnetism. Now, for the first couple years, because everyone hounded me to be brief, I said bio-electricity. Inside the 200-year hunt for our body's bioelectric code and what the future holds. Fascinating look at the next frontier of scientific discovery. As I keep telling you, I'm the Einstein of consciousness. She's Sherlock human functioning. She explores the untold history of bioelectricity and sketches its tantalizing and promising future. I've been using bioelectromagnetism solely to stay alive. Explicitly, consciously, mindfully. Since 2018. It didn't take until about 2019 on, strangely enough, the days just after my 50th birthday. Well, since that moment, it's been perfectly, utterly clear to me. Staying alive. No money. In the U.S. of hypocrisy, driven to genocide by plantation capitalism's economic structure. You got to have your bio-electromagnetism vibrantly optimized, which I do. We are electric. Physiologically. And the physiological substrates of consciousness are far more than the brain. When I say I, and Anil Seth is his beast machine theory of consciousness. I mean, he's responding to all these guys that think it's a user-based illusion and an oasis that's Dennett, and he's right here. We are a strange loop. Doug Hofstadter, Oasis. Certainly are Oasis. Beast Machine says it's hallucination, controlled hallucination. We're the biomagnetism of our own lived experiences. Memories. Our memories Our memory banks, the only riches we ever truly possess. All right, there's so much here. So you got Deepak. So we're the real science of bio-electromagnetism, it don't come from neuroscience. It's not in the brain exclusively or even explicitly. Morphic resonance. And of course, science set free. All life is consciousness. Plantus sapiens. Paco, I would like to work with. I think we can get some tuning fork action on. The plants keep talking to me. I sit under the magnolia and the eucalyptus, and they be presenting opinions. Telling you. What everybody talking about consciousness? Like completely neglects altered states of consciousness. Men are so linear and phallic, it's not okay. We can't, just need to take a self time out and let the wise feminine come into the future. And the final piece of this complex puzzle, The Spell of the Sensuous, just the book that integrates the fact that our ancestors, so I'm telling you, ancestral wisdom, our ancestors actually got us righter than we're getting us. This is all lived experience. You start postulating into guys naming theories after themselves, and all of a sudden they just talking past each other. Philosophical hypothesis of bio-electromagnetism yields a unifying theory of human energy potential well-being. It is both a creative modality, hashtag stand-up philosophy, will appeal to the 9 to 18% highly sensitive, hashtag autistic, HSP, highly sensitive personages. We're the foragers. Physiological archetypes, ancestral physiological archetypes, very sensitive to all of the data you need if you're a migrator. When you're a migrator, you might be tending towards the ability to store adipose tissue. What is human fat? Perfect human nutrition for all humans too old to enjoy breast milk. Perfect human nutrition. When you were migrated, when we were ancestrally needing to get from a toxic environment to a new place or move away from some, crazy folk, stuff the larder full and off we go. Why is the Buddha fat? All right. I'm both upset and extraordinarily pleased. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I can't get a book deal? I can't get a post on social media. Everybody's listening to me. And it's not about me. I mean, I want to stay alive for sure. But we're all going through like trauma, and what's best for me is what's I just opened up to the chapter. Oh, this is where I put the bookmark. I checked it out. Official. We know when I got it. It's due back on 6/29. The healing spark. You know, it's just gonna. Yeah. Well, this is interesting. The Nature Conservatory. Anybody else had it? Let me get a bookmark in here. Hachette books. Bioelectricity in the beginning. Bioelectricity in the electrum. Bioelectricity in the brain and body. Bioelectricity in birth and death. Bioelectricity in the future. Last chapter 10. In part 5, bioelectricity in the future. Well, chapter 9 is swapping silicon for squids. Putting the bio into bioelectronics. And electrifying ourselves better. New brains and bodies through electrochemistry. You see, you need a philosopher on top of this. I don't know. Let's look at the index. Let's see what's going on in the index. Okay, I don't know any of the guys she's quoting in the A's. Well, Paul Allen, of course, and Alzheimer's disease. Autism. 2 pages. 31 and 274. I don't know who all these people are she's talking about. This is yeah, really. She's coming at this from a very collagen, page 255. Be diving into that. You're gonna need to be talking about collagen a lot more. Electromagnetism, its damn self. Page 46. Good. Herman von Helmholtz. Into 4 mentions. We're on the H's before I see anyone really. And I'm not talking about, like, you know, she mentioned Ben Franklin. Christoph Koch, 137. Oh, really? She's coming at this from an entirely different angle. A lot of data on potassium, so you get some good science there. Brings up salamanders, 207, 214. And I mean, really. And there's the sodium. thing. Potassium and sodium. Obviously, they're different elements, but in the redundancy of the bioelectricity. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right. We've got my initial impression of this book.